Hello and welcome to Devotion to Writing, a channel devoted to helping you cultivate a daily writing practice. If you're having trouble getting into your writing, cultivating a practice, I'd like you to consider this. And today I want to talk about writing as dreaming, or writing as dream, or writing into dream. But the idea that we can dream on the page. This might be a different approach than you're accustomed to, but I think it frees us in our writing in a way that if we're sitting, especially if we're sitting with this kind of concrete notion of I, Justin, have to write something. This idea of writing as dream or writing into the dream frees us, may free us, may help you move beyond that limited concept of I, ego, have to write something now. And step into something more expansive, which dreams are more expansive. So you can dream on the page. That's what I want to relate today, that you could write your biggest dream and nobody ever has to see it. The page, the blank screen, whatever you're writing on is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to go wherever you want to go, to travel as far and as fast and as wide as you would like to. It is a place where you can be daring, you can be courageous, you can say what you would fear to say out loud to anyone, but you can say it to your private self. And just because you commit it to the page or to the screen does not mean that it's going to exist there forever. You can delete it, but you do have to say it. And as writers, as creators, this is something we need to get comfortable with, that there are things that are going to come to us creatively, that ideas, memories, questions that we're working out, that we need to be able to say to ourselves. We need to be able to commit to the page, to the screen. We have to get it out. Because that is part of our responsibility and our role to ourselves as creators. We have to let it play out first in the dream, which is the page, which is our writing time. Writing is our private relationship. It's like your relationship when you go to sleep to your dream world. You don't share that dream world, every dream you have, with the people in your life. You might share a dream or two, but for the most part, our dream world is a private world and a private relationship we've been having all of our lives. And our writing world, our writing time, for the most part, is also a very private relationship that we're not going to share most of what we write with anyone. But we do need to share it with ourselves, and we need to dare and go there with ourselves, writing through the fear. The thing is that when you write in fear, you write as fear. When you write shrunken, you are writing as something small, something limited. But when you write as dream, you have to expand to meet that expansiveness. You have to step into the power in your pen and dare to channel this greatness that is flowing through you, to summon it to your heart, have the courage, the strength to carry it in your heart and to write it. So as you're cultivating your practice, they say dream. Write as you are dreaming. Write fast. Write deeply. Take leaps. As dreams take leaps, they bounce all over the place. They don't explain themselves. Start in the middle of something. Dreams also don't have an introduction. They're like, well, now I'm going to talk about blah, blah, blah. No, boom, you are in the dream. You are smack dab in the middle of whatever is happening in the dream. So write as you are in the dream. And a dream might require, writing as dream, it doesn't necessarily require, I will say, in a dream, we can dare to die to ourselves. And I don't mean this in a morbid way. I mean, when we are at the page, we are not the I that we are out in the world. So when I come to the page, I'm not Justin, who is a father, who is husband, who is son, who is business owner, I'm none of those things. I am whatever I can dream upon the page. And that is freeing. That is freedom. But I think we do need to cultivate this. We need to practice this in the writing too, because it can be a difficult hurdle to kind of clear. The ego certainly can be a very difficult hurdle to clear. We kind of have to forget ourselves. And when we dream, when we go into the dream world at night, we certainly forget ourselves. So consider that in your practice today. And as a writing prompt or as a writing practice, I would say just keep that in mind. Write as a dream. Write your biggest dream. Your biggest dream, not in the sleeping sense, but your biggest dream in this reality, in this realm. What is your biggest dream? What would you dare if you knew you could not fail? That might be a writing prompt. But you could also start to write your dreams. Record your dreams when you wake up from dreaming and write those dreams with that kind of rapidity of the dream, with the leaps of a dream, with the dreamlike quality of a dream. We are not tethered to any way of writing except our concept of how we have to write. Except our concept of who we are when we are writing. We need to lose that concept of who we are when we write, the way that we lose who we are when we dream. So dream on the page. Dream your biggest dream on the page. Dare to expand yourself on the page. I hope you write deeply today. I know that if you do write, you will write beautifully, because beautiful is what you are. Thank you for watching. If there's any other way I can help you with your cultivating your daily writing practice, please send me a comment. Also, I invite you to check out devotiontowriting.com. I lead online, in-person workshops year-round. I also take writers on wonderful retreats to places like Italy and Portugal and Martha's Vineyard in the United States. So if I can help you and support your writing practice in any way, please let me know. Blessings.